Hello everyone, I'm Tamaki. I'm your trusted source for all things real estate related in Japan. Do you know how to set up a company in Japan? Starting a company in Japan might seem complicated with all the paperwork and administrative procedures. If you ever wondered what's a seal registration certificate or what kind of seal is jitsu in, you are not alone. Many people are confused by Japan's unique rules and processes. That's why today I will break down the process of starting a company in Japan. Here are the things that you will learn this video today. The first one is requirement for foreigners to start a business in Japan. Second, documents needed to establish a company. Third, Japan's culture of seals and stamps. The last one is step by step to company registration. Let's get started. The first one is requirement for foreigners to start a business in Japan. If you are a foreigner looking to start a company in Japan, securing the appropriate visa is crucial. Unless you are a permanent resident or have a spouse visa, you will need a business manager visa to legally manage a business and earn income. The key requirements for this visa include: the first one is securing a physical office space in Japan. Second, investing at least 5 million yen in capital or hiring at least 2 full-time employees who are Japanese nationals or permanent residents or equivalent. The third one is demonstrating the stability, continuously, and feasibility of your business, as well as your own managerial capability. The last one is meeting these requirements allows you to register a company in the same way as Japan's national. However, failing to meet the visa requirements while managing a business could result in being classified as working illegally. Proper preparation and accurate visa application are essential before starting your business activities in Japan. Next one, we will talk about administrative procedures for starting a business. To set up a company in Japan, you will need a lot of legal procedures. For instance, you will need a seal registration certificate, which verifies the authenticity of your personal seal, and you must have your company's article of incorporation certificate at the notary office. But don't worry. Though the process might seem daunting at first, taking it step by step will help you navigate smoothly toward successfully establishing your company. There are some steps. The first step is decide on basics. The first step is to outline the foundation of your company. Here is what you need to decide. Company name. You can choose a name in English or Japanese or both. However, certain characters are prohibited by law, so check the Legal Affairs Bureau to ensure your name is compliant. The second, founders. Founders are individuals who establish the company. Decide how much stock each founder will own. The third one is directors. If you plan to have a board of directors, you need at least 4 directors. Without a board, 1 director is sufficient. Consider governance structures before finalizing your decision. The fourth, the company address. Decide whether you will use an office or your home address as the registered location for your companies. The fifth one is business objectives. Clearly define the scope of your business activities. Be specific and comprehensive to avoid potential issues later. The next one is capital. Determine your starting capital. While you can technically start with as little as 1 yen in Japan, having a more substantial amount increases credibility with financial institutions. The next one is fiscal year. Decide the fiscal year for your company, keeping in mind compatibility with accounting practices in your home country if applicable. The last one is desired establishment date. Setting a target establishment date helps streamline the preparation schedule. We're gonna talk about the next step is prepare the signed required document. Once the basics are decided, gather the necessary document for company's registration. The first one is Articles of Incorporation. This outlines your company's objectives, structure, and basic rules. It must be certified at the notary office. The next one is consent and appointment letters from foundation and directors. These documents confirm that directors agree to take on their roles. The next one is capital payment proof. Proof that the capital has been deposited, such as a copy of founder's bank book, is required. Then certificate of capital deposit. This shows how much capital was deposited. The next one is seal registration certificate. This is issued by your local municipal office. After you registered your personal seal, foreigners with a residence card can register their seals in Japan. The last one is company seal. You need a create company seal and register it with the Legal Affairs Bureaus. There are a lot of processes, and we're gonna talk about next one. What's the relationship between a seal registration certificate and jitsuin? In Japan, an official seal used for important contact or administrative procedures is called a jitsuin. For individual, or jitsuin is created when they register a personal seal or, at local municipal office. For companies, jitsuin refers to the company registered seal, which is filled with legal affairs bureaus. This seal serves as proof that company officially endorses documents and agreements. Step 3 is certify your article of incorporation. After completing your article of incorporation, visit a notary office to have them certified. This is a mandatory step for corporations. Save 40,000 yen on stamp duty by creating your article of incorporation digitally and signing them electronically. You can save paying the 40,000 yen stamp duty. Or online application system. You can also use registration and deposit online system to submit your articles electronically. While this method requires pre-installation of software and an IC card reader, it can be more inconvenient for some. The next step is company registration. With your certified article of incorporation, you are ready for the final step, registering your company. This is where your company officially comes into existence. The first one is the registration date become your establishment date. The date you submit your registration document becomes your company's official establishment date. Note that Legal Affairs Bureau doesn't accept application on weekend or public holidays. Paper versus application. You can choose to submit your application in person or online. For online submissions, ensure you have your name card and IC card reader. The next one is use of judicial scrivener services. Since registration can be complex, consider hiring judicial to avoid mistake and save your time. The final step is post-registration procedures. Congratulations on completing your company registration, finally. But there are still important steps to take keep your business operational. The first one is tax office notification. Submit forms like the notification of corporation establishment and notification of office with withhold obligation. The next one is social insurance registration. Register for health insurance and pension plans through the Japan's pension service. The third one is labor insurance. If you hire employees, you will need to complete labor insurance procedures. The next one is open a bank account. Open a company bank account using your registration certificate and company seal. The next one is permit and licenses. Depending on your business, you may need specific permit or licenses from local authorities. The last one is apply for business loans. If you need funding, consult with banks or government agencies for financing options. These are the challenges for foreigners may face when establishing a company in Japan. As mentioned earlier, setting up a company in Japan is not particularly difficult. However, foreigners may encounter a few challenges during the process. Here are 3 key points to keep in mind. The first one is opening a bank account. When opening a corporate bank account, banks may require a detailed business plan and contacts with Japanese companies to prevent money laundering. New foreign companies often face stricter security, so it's essential to prepare all necessary documents in advance and be ready to clearly explain the purpose and expected revenue of your business. The next one is renting an office. Renting an office in Japan can be challenging without a bank account or local address. In addition, it's common for landlords to require a guarantor. Consulting with local real estate agents or proper consultant can help you navigate the process and secure a suitable office space. The next one is preparing a business plan for visa applications. To apply for a business manager visa, a clear and feasible business plan is crucial. This should include the purpose of the business, revenue projections, allocation of capital, and hiring plans. Seeking advice from experts can significantly increase your chances of passing the visa screening process. I hope this video helped you kickstart your journey to building a business in Japan. If you found this video helpful, please give up a thumb up and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video and good luck with your business in Japan. Thank you for watching. See you next time.